Learning to fly later in life. Safely, skillfully, and with trust. There is something deeply symbolic about learning to fly later in life. Not in the dramatic sense, not in the adrenaline sense, but in the quiet, internal sense. Because learning to fly after 60 is not about defying age. It's about rebuilding trust in your perception, your judgment, and your body's ability to respond calmly in unfamiliar situations. This episode is not about extreme risk. It's not about speed, height, or bravado. It's about why certain forms of flight, gliding, paragliding, soaring, when taught properly, can be one of the most powerful ways older adults rebuild confidence, clarity, and presence. Not by forcing courage, but by cultivating skillful awareness. Part 1. What flying really means after 60. When people hear the word flying, they often imagine danger. But for late-life learners, flying is rarely about intensity. It's about situational awareness, learning to read conditions, learning to wait, learning to choose not to go. In fact, the most important skill in flight is restraint, and that makes flight training unusually well-suited to older adults, because wisdom, not reflex, becomes the primary asset. Part 2. Why flying is a nervous system skill, not a thrill. Flight training does something very specific in the brain. It teaches the nervous system to stay calm while processing, changing sensory input, spatial awareness, weather cues, internal signals like breath and tension. This is not about excitement. It's about regulated attention. The kind of attention that improves decision-making, reduces panic response, sharpens perception, and builds confidence under uncertainty. After 60, this is exactly the kind of training that protects independence. Part 3. The role of trust in late-life learning. Trust is not blind belief. It's earned through repetition and clarity. Learning to fly later in life rebuilds trust in 3 areas. First, trust in perception. You learn to notice subtle changes in wind, sound, and sensation. Second, trust in judgment. You learn that choosing not to fly is often the most advanced decision. Third, trust in the body. Not strength, responsiveness. This kind of trust transfers into daily life, walking on uneven ground, driving in complex situations, navigating crowds, making decisions under pressure. Flying becomes a rehearsal for calm adulthood, not danger. Part 4. Why older adults often learn flight more safely. This may sound counterintuitive, but older adults often make excellent flight students. Why? Because they listen carefully, respect limits, follow procedures, and value consistency over ego. Most flight-related injuries come from rushing, skipping steps, pushing conditions, not from age. When instruction is strong and pacing is respected, learning to fly can be remarkably safe. Part 5. Types of flight skills suitable for later life. We're not talking about high-risk aviation. Age-smart flight learning usually includes paragliding with certified instruction, focused on weather reading, ground handling, and calm launches. Gliding and soaring, where patience, timing, and awareness matter more than strength. Tandem-based learning environments, where beginners learn observation and decision-making before solo responsibility. The goal is not independence on day one. The goal is competence over time. Part 6. The safety culture that makes all the difference. Flying later in life works only in the right culture. Age-smart flight environments share common traits. Conservative weather rules, strong certification standards, instructor authority respected, visible older learners, emphasis on judgment over performance. If a learning environment celebrates pushing limits, flying one more time, or ignoring conditions, it's not the right place. The right environment teaches that not flying is often the most skilled choice. Part 7. Countries known for disciplined, safe flight instruction. Now, let's ground this in place. These are not rankings. They are learning-friendly environments, regions known for strong safety culture, disciplined instruction, and adult learners. Austria. Austria is widely respected for structured gliding and paragliding instruction. Training culture emphasizes weather discipline, patience, and precision. Switzerland. Switzerland is known for conservative safety standards and instructor-led progression. Learning environments value judgment over bravado. Germany. Germany has a strong engineering and procedural culture in aviation training. Older learners are common, and instruction is methodical. New Zealand. New Zealand combines strong outdoor safety culture with progressive instruction. Conditions are respected, and learning is paced carefully. France. Certain regions in France are known for established paragliding schools with patient, step-by-step learning environments. The key is not the country, it's the instruction culture and safety norms within the region. Part 8. The self-honesty check before learning to fly. Before learning any flight skill later in life, self-honesty matters. That means medical clearance where appropriate, comfort with gradual progress, acceptance of beginner status, willingness to stop early, and respect for mental fatigue. Learning to fly is not about pushing through fear. It's about staying below panic while expanding comfort slowly. Part 9. What fear teaches in the air. Fear in flight training is not the enemy, it's information. It tells you when conditions are wrong, when attention is slipping, when rest is needed. The skill is not eliminating fear. The skill is listening without obeying blindly. This is a powerful life lesson after 60. Part 10. How flight training changes confidence on the ground. People who learn to fly later in life often report changes that surprise them. They feel steadier in crowds, calmer when plans change, more decisive, less reactive. Why? Because they've trained calm judgment in an environment where it truly matters. That confidence carries over. Part 11. Flying as a second act skill. Learning to fly after 60 isn't about achievement. It's about expansion without force. It reminds the brain, I can still learn. I can still adapt. I can still choose wisely under uncertainty. Those messages matter more than altitude. Trust is the real skill. Later life flying is not about conquering the sky. It's about trusting your perception, your judgment, and your ability to remain calm in motion. When taught correctly, flying becomes a masterclass in presence. And presence is one of the most protective skills we can carry into later life. If you want, comment "fly" and I'll share a simple checklist for choosing age-smart flight instruction, including safety culture, instructor standards, and pacing. In the next episode, we'll explore adventure that builds strength, rowing, sailing, and wind-powered skills after 60 that quietly protect independence after 60. Until then, stay ReInspired.
I hope this video brought you value and re-inspired you. If so, please subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment. And if anybody you know could use a little re-inspiration, please send it to them. Thank you so much for watching.